Give a warm welcome to your host, Rantoni Pepperoni.
Today I want to share something deeply personal with you. I've talked about my favorite movies, games, indie games, strategy games, upcoming games, Chinese games. Too many games. But I've never really talked about TV shows. That changes today. I have created a nice organizational structure. We have a specific category for every winner, 7 in total, plus honorable mentions. I will always give you the basic premise, what episode to check out if you want to give it a whirl, and where it's streaming. Only the best of the best for you today, but I saved my absolute #1 spot.
Nothing comes close, man.
For the end. Let's get started. Our first category has severely fallen out of favor in recent years. It's very much a 90s thing, yeah? Boomer Tony strikes again. I know! Shut up. But I need to mention it because I'm currently binging it again. Sitcoms with a laugh track. Like, Good Morning Vietnam! People hate that shit nowadays. I don't mind it because for me it's like a theater play. I see it like a theater play. Anyways, the award for best sitcom goes to the King of Queens.
My eyes are getting weary.
Where my King of Queens fans in that chat? Mach mal ab! For you Americans, it might be surprising. This is a very, very popular show in Germany for some reason. No idea why. I also grew up watching it with the German dub.
Mein Burger wird kalt, jetzt gib mir endlich den Ketchup. Okay, es heißt Ketchup.
The premise is simple. Doug is a fat delivery driver.
I likes me cookies.
Carrie is a paralegal who's also a bit of a bitch.
I will stop your heart.
And Carrie's dad, Arthur, also lives with them in their basement and he's unhinged. And they live in Queens. That's it. And the beauty lies exactly in that simplicity, man. This show won't change your life, but what I love about it so much is that they actually live a perfect life, and every conflict and drama they get into, they bring onto themselves. It's so wholesome and silly, and when you're watching that show, the world just feels at peace.
Hey Giuseppe, what are you gonna watch?
Things make sense. It's a window into a simpler world.
And just enjoy it. Enjoy who you are, you know what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna level with you, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's probably the type of show that you can't get into if you didn't grow up with it. And if you're born after the year 2000, doubly so. Don't mean this in a disparaging way, just saying sitcoms, they might not even make sense to you on a conceptual level. They're over. But if there are any Zoomers out there who wanna give it a try, there are so many fantastic episodes, it's really hard to pick. But maybe check out the one where Carrie finally convinces Doug to go to an overeater support group, but he accidentally stumbles into a support group for domestic abuse instead, because they serve donuts. And then they slowly make him believe that his bad eating habits are Carrie's fault. It is hilarious, but I know, what did I just say? The show won't change your life. But if you need a break from the world, it's just the right thing. Honorable mentions in this category are 2.5 Men and The Bang Theory. 2.5 Men shouldn't be surprising, that is a great f***ing show, all the way up until Charlie Sheen left. Not a hot take, but it's just true, he carried that shit. And I know that 90% of you guys' ass cheeks just clenched when I said The Big Bang Theory, but I will die on this hill forever. The first half of that show, the first 6 seasons are funny. They are. It's become so cool to hate on it. And don't get me wrong, season 7 till 12, abomination. But when that shit started, it was bussin' and everyone loved it. And now y'all are hiding as it became uncool. Where are all the millions of fans who watched that show? Cowards, the lot of you. Does anyone here in my comments have the balls to admit, yeah, I watched that shit and it was great? Admit it. Let it happen. The next category is funniest show ever made. That's right. Pure ha-has, no brain, no soul, just tears of laughter. There's no other show that has made me laugh more in my life. Crying on the floor, yeah? Panic attack type beat. It's vulgar, disgusting, it goes too far, and I was introduced to it at a very inappropriate age. And the award for funniest show ever made goes to Kenny versus Spenny.
For the winner. For the
I actually made a video about that show very long time ago, way back when. But yeah, that's right, nothing comes close. It's 2 friends, Kenny and Spenny, and they just compete. Who can sit on the cow longer, who's funnier, who can kiss more women, who can stay naked the longest, first to talk loses. Kenny is the crazy lunatic who always tries to cheat, and
Spenny is a Down syndrome pedophilic retard.
If you've watched the show, you know. If you haven't, then I'm warning you. They did some stuff here that is absolutely unbelievable and honestly unacceptable, especially today. It is a deeply immoral show and should not be watched by anyone. I can't even say some of the stuff they did, man.
Getting ready?
Oh my God.
The fact that they got some of this stuff to air is as wild to me as it is to them.
We're never gonna air this. Ruin the competition.
Get out of here. I'm gonna chop them up.
Who's the better Jew? Who's the bigger Yes, that's the original name of the episode. Who do black people like more? Who can commit more crime? Who can keep a in their pants the longest?
I hate to say this, and this is not a fetish, and he's gonna say it's something that I want to do. I want to see the come out of your ass. And even then, I'm not even sure it's real. He could have had it injected in. I'm gonna This is the most demeaning thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, Jesus! Kenny!
Just to see if it is your sense of humor, who can blow the biggest fart? That would be my go-to. Unfortunately, I don't think you can watch the show uncut anywhere. Kenny has uploaded a lot of episodes on his YouTube channel, but some of them are censored, sadly. I will put a link to it in the description. Watch it at your own peril. There are no honorable mentions because Kenny vs. Benny has no competition. Facts. Best anime. Yes. Who says I don't like anime, man? Let me first give you the honorable mentions. Typisch Andy. Timmy hat den Bogenhaus and Timmy ist nicht dumm. Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Gravity Falls, first 4 seasons of Rick and Morty. I told you, man, I'm huge anime fan over here. I'm kidding, okay? Relax, had to do it. My favorite anime, according to the actual definition, is Kung Fu Panda. Joke. It's actually Shrek. No, enough! The award for best anime goes to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The 4 nations live together in harmony.
That's not anime, you damn Chinese mother.
It is actually one of those very few shows that is as good or even better than what people say. We didn't know that we were witnessing history when that shit released on Nickelodeon. We didn't. I have this one memory. I must have been like 14, came home from school, ate my lunch, sit in front of the TV, check out what's new with the Fire Nation, and then I saw that episode with Zuko visiting Uncle Iroh in prison.
Waste away in here for all I care.
And I sat there, a young boy, crying like a little bitch on a Wednesday afternoon. I rest my case. Perfection from start to finish. I would change nothing. Now, I do have a small rant. Rant on. Thank you. Some of you may know that I also made a video about The Legend of Korra a long time ago. It got copyright claimed and blocked worldwide. Ich bin der Staatsfeind. I promise I will keep it much shorter. Sheesh. That show is so flawed. It has way too many characters, unnecessary story arcs, bad pacing, etc. It hits some very low lows. But, and here comes my boiling hot take, it occasionally reaches higher highs than The Last Airbender. Each season culminate in a fantastic next level climax. The villains are more interesting. The action looks way better. Look at my beautiful visualization here. Here, like this, boom. Last Airbender, consistently awesome. Legend of Korra, on average lower, but occasionally reaches higher highs. Now, while you recover from that brave statement, we are moving on.
Ring dang doo.
Oh, hello. This is a quick one. You may be able to guess the winner as I say the category. Best mini. You got it? It's no surprise. HBO's Chernobyl. I tend to dislike shows that are based on real events. I find that rather limiting sometimes, but damn, man. They managed to tell that story in such a edge-of-your-seat, heart-crushing way.
What does the dosimeter say? 3.6 Röntgen, but that's as high as the meter. 3.6. Not great, not terrible.
I think I actually have to rewatch that again soon because it's been a while. Everything about that show is masterful. No other way to put it. It has a very dark, gray and depressing tone, but nonetheless there are people to root for.
You have made lava. I anticipated this.
I highly recommend it. Don't, whatever you think is a good reason not to watch it, watch it. Okay, we're over halfway through, and before we get to the last 2 biggest winners of the night, I thought I'd include one for my German homies. Best foreign TV show. This one is so good. And I was so addicted to it as a teenager, and I rewatched it so many times that I actually wrote subtitles for the first season on my laptop on Notepad, Windows, for Sophia, so that she could understand it. Was it worth it? The winner is Stromberg. The German version of The Office. Apparently tons of countries made their own spin-offs, but you Americans and non-Germans, you gotta understand, Michael Scott is a nice guy. A bit silly and dumb sometimes, but likable. The Germans decided to make our Michael Scott the most opportunistic, insensitive asshole you can possibly imagine. The guy kills a dude. Bruh. I'm not kidding. He's responsible for someone's death. He sexually assaults a cleaning lady and then gets the shit beaten out of by her husband. He relentlessly bullies an employee till he tries to Minecraft himself. And that's just off the top of my head. This show had no filter.
Also ich kann Ihnen versichern, dass wir nichts gegen Ihre Religion haben.
Im Gegenteil, gibt es etliche Kolleginnen, wo ich sofort sagen würde, gründlich verschleiern könnte nicht schaden.
What Stromberg does much better than The Office, or not better but differently, is that it tries to strictly adhere to the mockumentary genre. Way more hidden camera scenes, tons of interviews, very chaotic dialogue, like it would be in real life. I remember when the show first aired way back in 2004, a lot of people claimed it was real. It was like an urban myth almost. And I'm serious. Stromberg is available to stream on RTL Plus and Netflix, but only in Germany. Sorry, y'all. You gotta use the VPN if you wanna see it. And there are no English subs. I already deleted the ones I did. Shout out. Now it's time. Light up someone that did that job, because we're coming to the 2 biggest winners of the night. The categories are Best Show with a Continuous Story and Favorite Show of All Time Ever Made. No discussion. Ja, kelp. If you disagree with me, I will stab. Nostre. The award for the best show with a continuous story, and no, I couldn't find a better name for it, goes to I'm a Basic Bitch. This is not surprising. Call me contrarian one more time, I dare you. Yeah. Breaking Bad, okay? It's Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad. It's just peak, but at this point, I think we're all over it. You don't need to hear another person gushing over Breaking Bad, so I'd rather instead give a special shout out to 2 honorable mentions that I watched recently. 3 Body Problem on Netflix, that was surprisingly good. The first few episodes are incredible, like 10 out of 10, legit. Especially the intro with the Cultural Revolution, fantastic. The middle part of the show is very good, and then the last few episodes are just good. Do check it out if you like sci-fi with a twist. It's wild, it's wild. And then I just want to say that there is another show that could have defeated Breaking Bad. The show that had the potential to be a timeless classic for eternity. It was a cultural phenomenon when it was on air. Everyone watched it. It broke all records. Every Monday, 10:15 p.m., my brother and I, in front of the TV for years. We never missed one. And then someday it shit the bed and stumbled over its own contrived, convoluted narrative and suffocated on its own success, writing themselves deeper and deeper into a grave. I think some of you already know what I'm talking about, huh? That show is Lost. The show that invented the cliffhanger. Sophia and I just rewatched it last year. It still holds up. The first 4 seasons might be the best television humans ever conceived of. How it explores every character's past, unparalleled. The actors, come. And then they do the time travel and dimensions shit, and it rapidly takes a nosedive. And that ending is a crime. It's a crime, man. You want me to believe Omar was a student? That fucking quote. Some of the fans who bent over backwards to explain the ending and make it make sense were hospitalized with a broken spine. You know what? Get ready for an actual anime reference. I wish somebody would Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that show and just remake season 5 and make that the final one. Justice for Lost. It's sad, it's sad. And now the grand finale.
The time you've all been waiting for.
My baby, my everything, my love. The award for favorite TV show ever made, no discussion, yeah, kelp, if you disagree, I stab you, nostral, goes to Scrubs.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman.
Yes, 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 yes. Is that surprising to you? Bro, it's no cap. No other show strikes a better balance between comedy and drama. One thing that always pisses me off is when there's a serious moment in a show and right after or almost during, they have to make a joke to like release the tension. They can't own it. Marvel movies do this a lot, or sitcoms. The King of Queens too, pains me to say it, but yeah. But Scrubs doesn't. When Scrubs goes sad, it goes sad. When it goes funny, it goes funny. No other show respects its characters more. They do bad things that'll make you dislike them sometimes, but that's important because they actually let their characters grow and don't desperately try to retain status quo for eternity. A good story needs change. Change means growth. Growth needs a conclusion, and a conclusion means no more money. No other show makes me cry every second episode for a side character that wasn't even that important.
And I don't know what else to say except I'm really gonna miss you.
No other show adds a layer of depth and meaning to every episode.
Maybe in the end, all you can really hope for is that your last thought is a nice one.
JD always learns a valuable lesson, and so does the audience. It's never just about the micro conflict, it always draws the circle back to the macro. What does this mean? What can we learn from it? Scrubs makes you think and reflect. No other show dares to have such a juvenile, childish and silly sense of humor while not desperately trying to be edgy. The physical slapstick comedy is next level, man. No other show has given me a playlist of songs that I still play to this very day on repeat. No other show is as meaningful to me as Scrubs, and nothing will ever come close again. Giving you a favorite episode is impossible, honestly. Like Scrubs don't miss. Season 1 maybe a little bit not quite perfect yet, but it goes uphill right with season 2 is already peak. Gun to my head, maybe the one where they show that Dr. Kelso isn't just this evil, one-dimensional villain who only cares about money. The decisions he has to make, they gnaw at him a lot.
These feelings won't go away.
Or the one where we meet Dr. Cox's religious sister and how their outlook on life couldn't be more different. The conclusion to that story is heartbreaking and beautiful in equal parts. The classic where Dr. Cox loses a couple of patients. Just thinking about it, man, I'm edging. I learned how to play How to Save a Life on piano just because of Scrubs. Bro! Oh God, no, one more. Bro, the premise is wild. The episode is literally just Turk and JD sit by the bed of a terminally ill patient with cancer who's gonna die very soon, and all they do is just talk and bond and talk about death.
Stop the cap.
This show fucking kills me, man. Those are my 7 favorite shows of all time. I'm thinking there's one more honorable mention, but I can't really find a category for it. It's called Love on the Spectrum. It follows people who are on the autism spectrum and their journey to find a partner. It's a really tough balance to strike between you watching because it's, yeah, admit it. It's a bit cringe sometimes and socially rough, but it's also super wholesome and beautiful, and you actually love these people, unironically. You root for them. It's a gorgeous show. I want more. God damn it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. A special thank you to all the channel members. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for watching. This video has been on my bucket list for a while, and now I did it. Peace.
Yo, this video took way longer than I anticipated, but I'm very proud of it. Yeah, check out the one I made about Dit Dat Jiao.